In this video, I'm going to give you 3 questions that are going to transform your life. These are not questions that you've heard or read or seen anywhere else. Let's go. Hey everybody, my name is Trevor Hanlon, and I am here to bridge the gap between the working world and the spiritual world. There's a quote I love from Kapil Gupta. If you don't know who that is, you know who Naval Ravikant is? Kapil Gupta is his coach. He charges about $200,000 a year to his clients. Let that sink in. So here's something that Kapil says. The key to growth is asking better questions. So I'm going to give you 3 questions that you've not heard of before that are going to transform your life. Question number 1. Who am I being? Who would I need to be to XYZ? We're so focused on doing. Everything is about doing. Doing. What am I doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What is he doing? What is she doing? What are they doing? What's everybody doing? Who is everybody being? That is the question. Who am I being? Who would I need to be? Quick story. I was having trouble about a year ago getting out of bed in the morning. I had this whole morning routine planned out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And every morning, I'd snooze my alarm repeatedly, and I'd roll out of bed in time for my first meeting. I was so focused on what do I need to do differently. I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to put my phone across the room. If I do that, then I'll get up. No, I just went up, snoozed it, and then got back into bed, and then enjoyed like, oh, it was nice to be out of bed, and I'm back in bed. It's not about the doing, it's about the being. So I asked myself, who would I need to be that getting up and popping out of bed was effortless? And that question changed everything for me. It started to change everything about my whole life. Everywhere you look, who am I being? Who am I being? Who would I need to be to do the things I want to do, to show up the way I want to show up? Who would you need to be? Question number 2. What am I committed to? What are you committed to? Creation comes from commitment. Our commitments are what allow us to create. And I'll give you an example. If you are committed to partying and having a lot of fun with your friends, like I was the first 5 years that I lived in New York, that creates going clubbing, going to boozy brunch, all that kind of stuff. Your commitments are what create your life. So ask yourself, what am I committed to? And ask yourself in little micro moments. Here's another fun example. When you're with your significant other and maybe an argument starts to happen, what are you committed to? Are you committed to loving them, or are you committed to being right? Ask yourself. Number 3, this or like this or like this, I don't really know. I don't know what to do with my hands. 3, this, I love this question. Now, this is not a question that you're going to be able to answer. This is a question to sit with. It's a question to stand inside of and look out from. And the question is, what is a dream that you've forgotten about? That question was asked to me by my coach a year ago. And when he first asked it, I wasn't really frustrated by it. I just didn't know what to do with it. I just thought, I don't know, this isn't really gonna lead anywhere. What's a dream I've forgotten about? Well, I don't know, do I? And like, let me sit here and try to think of it. It doesn't work like that. The best stuff, the best questions, I'm telling you, these are the kinds of questions that someone who charges $200,000 a year gets their clients to ask themselves and to think through. So this stuff shouldn't be easy. This is not something that you can just get right away or that you can think your way to. This is a whole other way of being. Who am I being? What am I committed to? What's a dream I've forgotten about? And my story here on the dream that I had forgotten about just hit me literally within the last few days. It's why I started making this channel. It's why I'm going to be making daily videos on YouTube and grow my page to over 1 million subscribers. Not as a goal, like that's a place to get to, but as a place to come from. And the way that that was unlocked for me was by sitting with this question, what's a dream I've forgotten about? So I was talking to my mom the other day, and we were talking about the time that I was in the 8th grade play and how my whole life I'd always been like playing sports. And I love sports, and they're great. I mean, but I was playing basketball from the time I was like 4 years old, football from middle school through high school, tennis, basketball, football. I played baseball for a couple of years, but I kind of sucked at it, so I quit sophomore year. But anyway, I was the sports, more like the sports guy. But what I really wanted was to be in like the plays. I wanted to be an actor. I wanted to like be in the school play. And I was in the 8th grade play and I loved it. Everything about it. I had a tiny role. It was, it was nothing. Like I wasn't like the real like heroes in the drama class. But that was something I always wanted to do, but I always suppressed because for a lot of reasons, really. I mean, scared I couldn't do it, scared what people would think of me. I'm supposed to be a jock and supposed to be cool and like, I don't know, drama and all this stuff. It kept me from doing something that I really wanted to do. So I've been sitting with this question for a year and it's just hit me within the last few days. I love this. Like, this is what I'm gonna do for a living, to create the life of my dreams. And this isn't work, this is fun. It's Saturday afternoon, I am in my apartment and there's nothing else I would rather be doing right now. So think about what that is for you. What's a dream that you've forgotten about? Who are you being and what are you committed to? Sit with those 3 questions. Ask yourself those 3 questions and watch your life transform. Now, if you like this video, please, where are the buttons? Subscribe, somewhere around here. If you like this video, and even if you didn't like it, and you just kind of you feel like I'm crashing and burning and you like watching that, you get some kind of like satisfaction, that's another good reason to subscribe. All good reasons to subscribe. If you're getting something from this, if you're curious about this stuff, if you want to be a better human, if you want to learn, come with me. I'll take you, well, I'm not really taking, well, sure, I'll take you under my wing. I'm taking my younger self under my wing in making all these videos. I have been committed to my own development for the last 6 years. I've invested thousands of hours and tens of thousands of dollars in creating myself to be someone who I love unconditionally. And it hasn't always been that way. In case you think any of this looks easy for me, you're seeing me 6 years out from doing the work. There have been a lot of ups and downs, and I'll talk about all of them throughout these videos. I have nothing to hide. I will be bearing my soul here because why not? I mean, God, we get one life, It's not a dress rehearsal. Be yourself, express yourself, do what you want to do. And this is me doing that. So that's why I make these videos. That's why it's so important to me. I would really love and appreciate your support. Please subscribe, please like, please let me know stuff in the comments. Tell me what you want to talk about. Give me feedback. I got some feedback on my hair the other day. One of my friends didn't like it. So whatever it is, whatever feedback you have for me, ideas you have for me, I want to hear it. I want to engage with you. I am here for you. I am here to serve you. It's what I think I was put on this planet to do. It's what I think the universe wants me to do. So here I am doing it. Love you all.